Good morning, everybody. Yes, I know I'm looking crazy this morning. Got my moo on, my hair pulled back, but y'all, I've had a very slow Monday morning. I know the name of the video is Sunday Reset, but it's a slow Monday morning for me, so I decided to, as you saw, put up all my clothes, make my bed. So right now I plan to make a grocery list because I want to go grocery shopping later on today. I'm going to go study at Starbucks first, and then I'm going to go grocery shopping just because I don't want to do too many like back and forth driving to my house. So yeah, I'm about to put that list together. I hope you guys have been doing good. I know my last video, I posted it almost a month ago now, which y'all, I don't be planning on doing this. I don't plan on posting videos and then not posting for a month or so. But I have a bad habit of not like batch recording videos, so I don't have videos just rearing to go when it's time for me to post that week, which sucks because I really do want to be more consistent on YouTube, and I feel like my videos are getting more views lately, so it's just I need to show my face more. So yeah, sorry guys, but just stay tuned. I am going to post videos. I promise you I'm constantly thinking of ideas and things I want to do. I just never seem to do them in the time frame that I want to get them done. But yeah, today is a Sunday reset video. The weather is kind of gloomy. It's raining. It's overcast. But honestly, I like that, especially when I'm at home. But since I do want to go out and study later, I'm like, I hope it stops raining soon because I also hate leaving my house when it's raining. But yeah, guys, so let's just make the list. I'm going to keep relaxing this morning and spending some time with you guys. I have like a running grocery list, like on my Notability app. I have a running shopping list. So every time I want to make groceries, every time I want to buy groceries, sorry, I always say make grocery. Every time I want to buy groceries, I just come to this list and just go to the next available template. I'm watching the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, part 2. Y'all, Mia. If you watch this, you understand. Mia. All that girl does is lie. Like, I understand wanting to keep a storyline. Like, I do get that some of this, you have to have some type of drama in your life, so people do orchestrate storylines. But when I say this girl lies about everything in her life, and then when they put her into a wall, like, hey, you're lying about this, you're lying about that, I've talked to other people, she wants to start crying, and she still doesn't tell the complete honest truth. Like, I've just never met a person who lies like that, and you're on national TV just lying. I'm sorry, Mia, I just have no sympathy for you. But yeah, so far the reunion is pretty slow. It's not that hype like it was last year, I feel like. But whatever. I'm going to continue to watch this while I make my shopping list. So I think I've completed my list. I don't know why I'm blanking right now because, y'all, I'm really trying to eat healthier. It's crazy that I've been vegetarian for almost 2 years now. And hasn't done much in terms of weight loss, which doesn't make any sense. And I know it's because I still eat a lot of carbs. Like, I still love bread. I still love pasta. I still eat cheese with almost every meal. Like, almost every meal I have right now in my house has cheese. Yeah, so I still eat cheese in a lot of things too, which is also not good for me. So far on my list, I have potato, like mashed potato mix. I used to make my own mashed potatoes, like actually buy the potatoes, peel them, boil them, all that, but that takes way too long. So now I just started buying the packets of mashed potatoes and you just add the boiling hot water and mix it up. And that seems to work better for me because that just takes way too long. And then I need some veggies. So I need some green beans, I need some broccoli and some corn. I try to keep those 3 in my house at all times, but crazy how right now I don't have any veggies. And then mac and cheese, because there's this meal I like to make. It's super quick. It's just macaroni and cheese combined with like some ground beefless crumbles that I make. I kind of season up the meat like I'm gonna make a burger or some pasta or something, but then I add it to the mac and cheese, and y'all, it tastes so good every time. I know it's not good for me, but that is just a quick meal that I like to eat a lot, so I'm just still gonna make that. I need some fruit, so I want to get some grapes and some watermelon. Now, I'm kind of mad because the last time I bought grapes, I actually let them sit in my fridge for like 3 weeks, and I didn't eat much of it. But the time before that, I ate it down to like, I ate the full bag. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to be more selective with the grapes, or I just don't understand why I didn't eat them ever. And then watermelon is actually my favorite fruit, so I should definitely eat all of that. Then I want to get some probiotic drinks, so like Olipop's and Poppies. I love those type of like sodas that are good for the gut because I have a lot of digestion issues, so I need those type of drinks in my life. I also need to buy some more pills. So as you guys seen, I took a Tylenol this morning, and I took my GERD medicine. And I took the Tylenol because 2 days ago I had these Q-tips in my ears because I make a lot of wax, y'all. Like TMI, I make a lot of earwax. So I had the Q-tips in my ears, but they're long because I really use them for my clinical skills exams. So they're long Q-tips, not like your typical Q-tip. So what I did was I had a box in my hand. I kind of lifted the box up like that to put it back up in my closet, and I hit the Q-tip inside of my ear, and I thought I punctured my tympanic membrane because immediately after it was the most intense pain I've ever felt in my ear, and then it slowly like died down. And of course I was super worried about it, but I have tools because I'm in PA school. So I asked my friend to come look at my ear. She didn't see a rupture or anything, like there's no puncture, there's no hole, but I seen that I could take Tylenol just to help with the pain, and the pain is not even a lot. It's just like a small ache, but I just want to take it just so I don't feel anything in my ear while it's healing, which I know it could take a few weeks for it to like feel better. So, but if it doesn't feel better, I will go to the actual doctor and be like, hey, is there something in my ear that maybe we just missed? Okay. Aside from that backstory, I also want to buy some more Alani News. Now, the cool thing is at the CVS, like near my house, they have many Alani News, which is what I prefer. But the last time I went there, they were out of the flavor that I like, so I may go back today. But it's just a different store. Like all of my groceries, I normally buy them at Publix, but this one I would have to go to the Walgreens by my house, and I just don't feel like, I don't know, driving to 2 separate stores today, but we'll see. If I really want the minis, I should go to Walgreens, but maybe I don't want them that bad, and I'll just get the full size Alani News. And then egg whites. I have this weird thing about like eggs that have like the yolk in them. For some reason, it gives me like small bumps on my fingers. I'll insert a picture because I've looked it up before, and it can be triggered by like sensitivities to food and stuff. And it happens to me almost every time I eat eggs, so I think it has something to do with that. So now I've just been eating 100% egg whites. Still tastes good to me, so I don't really taste a difference, but it makes those little bumps come up on my fingers less and less. So I think maybe this was the best move for me. And so far that's the only things I've written on my list. Hopefully this is all I need. Oh, and then I thought about it. I want to buy some avocados. I haven't had avocado toast in a long time, so maybe I'll buy some bread too. See, this is what I'm saying. Why am I buying bread again? I just said I want to stop buying so much bread. So avocados, I'll eat it with my breakfast in the morning. So next week I have to take my exam for emergency medicine and do the clinical skills exam and stuff. I'm kind of nervous because I think I showed you guys before, the template for that exam is huge and there's just so many conditions, so I'm worried about it. But at this point, doesn't matter. I have to get it done. Oh my God, I can also share in this video some of my goals for 2025. I realize now it's like really too late to do a separate video. It's like, come on, Valencia, you should have been shared these goals, because I wanted to do it in January, but I didn't get a chance to. So now I can share a couple of my goals with you guys right now. And me and my husband divided it into like, is it 3 or 4 categories? It's 4 categories. So the first one is personal, the second one is relationships, the third is for our dog, and then the fourth is for our business. So I'll share some of my personal goals. So I wanted to work on my anger. I need to learn how to argue like more efficiently. I'm one of those people, when you make me mad, I just like kind of go up and I say things that are gonna hurt you, and like, you know, I just go for the jugular basically, and I don't know how to calm myself down. So I want to learn how to argue more efficiently. I want to stop myself from getting to the point where I blow up. So I need to mention what's upsetting me before I get to that point where I'm just like about to unleash. So I need to work on that. I also have on here work out more consistently and meal prep more often. Now I do like meal prepping on Sundays, and that's not something I normally have a problem with. But working out more consistently, I want to start working out at least 4 times a week. But right now I do 3, and I'm fine with that. But of course I would rather be at 4. I feel like that's better for me. I think I did this thing one time that said like how many times a week you should work out, and I think it was 4. So yeah, the closer I get to 4, the better. And some weeks I do work out 4 times a week, but most weeks on average I work out 3 times a week. I did buy some weights here at my house. They're like some kettlebells, 20 and 25 pounds, and I do a small workout with those almost every day. Like even if I go to the gym that morning or that afternoon, sometimes I still come home and lift weights. So I'm proud of myself for that, but I need to be in the gym more often. The third goal I have is like to communicate more with my sisters and my niece. Y'all, I'm terrible. It's so weird because my friends, I'm pretty good at keeping in contact with them, but my family members, and I don't know why, because I love my sisters, I love my niece. I literally call my niece my sister because we're so close, but I have a hard time like keeping in touch, which makes me a terrible sister, but I love my sisters to death. I think we're all just so busy. We're all like have our lives going that I just don't think about it. And then when my sister calls me, she's like, girl, I haven't heard from you in 3 weeks. And I'm like, I'm a terrible sister, but I love you to death. Goal number 5 is to graduate PA school and pass all of my end of rotation exams and pass the national certification exam. I just want to prove to myself that I can do this. I didn't get this far just because of anything. Like I'm dedicated to this. I know I can do this. And so I just want to graduate and prove to myself that I am capable. And I want to pass everything too, because I study a lot. Like I study a lot, and I know we all do, but it's like you want to see the studying pay off. So if I've studied this much and I still get a question that's kind of simple and I miss it, it like tears me up inside. So yeah, I want to pass everything and I want to graduate. Goal number 6 is to be able to say I'm sorry. I always struggled with this when I was younger. Like I couldn't say I'm sorry and actually mean it. I more so just said it because the person wanted to hear it, but not because I meant it. I've gotten a lot better at this. Now when I tell people I'm sorry, I actually mean it and I can feel it. And sometimes it makes me even emotional saying it because it's like, yes, I am sorry and I feel this right now. Number 7 is to vlog more and be more consistent on YouTube. Y'all, I feel like this is going to be, until I stop wanting to do YouTube altogether, which I just doubt that I'll ever have that feeling. Because even now, I'm almost, 30 and I still like documenting my life. I still like watching YouTube. I'm still a consumer of YouTube. So I don't know when this feeling will go away, when it's just like, I don't want to be a YouTuber anymore. But for now, I still want to YouTube this year. I also wanted to talk to a therapist, which I haven't done that yet, but I do want to talk to one because, of course, we all have like our childhood traumas. We all have baggage from, other relationships and things that I feel like I need to work through to make me a better person and make me more confident. I know some of these things I have dealt with have definitely, took a hit to my confidence. And so I just want to get that back. So this year, I want to travel more. I want to read or listen to more books, at least 10 books this year. So right now I'm using Audible to listen to books. Right now I'm listening to The Housemaid's Secret, which I just found out they're making it into a movie. And I am so excited because this book so far is very good. So I'm really excited to watch the movie. And then as far as traveling more, me and my husband said we're going to go on 4 trips a year. Our first trip is to Chicago. We're going in May. It's my end of semester break that they give us. So not quite a spring break, but an end of semester break. And we're going to go to Chicago, which I'm excited about. And then the last goal was to really just invest more in my E-Trade. E-Trade is like an investment account that I have. I've had it for a few years. I haven't put a lot of money into it, which is kind of crazy because I do get dividends from the things I've invested in. So I know I could make a lot of money off the account. So this year I decided to put more money into it, which I already have done. I just haven't checked on my return, which I should do. Why haven't I checked? Anyway. And so the second category is about relationships. As I mentioned to you guys before, my personal goals, I do blow up a lot on my husband because I bottle things up. So we had to quantify this, and he was like, there needs to be less than 4 blow-ups a year. So far, we haven't had any. So knock on wood that we don't have any blow-ups this year. We also say we want to be more attentive to our partners. So, delving into their love language. Like he knows I like gifts, he knows I like food, he knows I like words of affirmation, so he tries to follow that, and I know he likes the same thing. So it's just like, try to be more attentive to your partner. Even though we're in a long distance marriage right now, try to be more attentive to him and show him more love and let him know he's very appreciated. Also being more communicative, because we're two people who don't really like FaceTiming. I don't mind texting. Like I'll text you all day, but we don't really talk on the phone a lot. And this year we wanted to change that. And so far we have. We literally talk on the phone and FaceTime a lot, which I'm very happy about. And then we wanted to start a budget for ourselves because we share a bank account, but And now that I think about it, we haven't done that. Okay, and then the third category is about our dog. So our dog has been sick. I think I said that in some videos before. We didn't know what he had, but now we know he has a polyp in his nose that is affecting his breathing. I don't believe it's cancerous, but the doctor keeps, like, of course, informing us of what the worst could be, and it could be a tumor. They did a biopsy and it was benign, but she's saying the biopsy is only as good as the sample you give. So if we miss the cancer cells, it could still be cancer. But I'm just going with it's a polyp, it's a benign growth that we're going to get removed. So he has an appointment with a specialist on March 20th. They'll let us know what the treatment options are and what they think we should do moving forward. So we're going to go to that and abide by that. The other things on here are just like keeping him clean, keeping him groomed, getting his teeth brushed, buying him new clothes and beds and stuff like that, and how often we want to do it, because we love him to death, but he definitely needs some like more catering too. I love him, but he definitely needs more catering too. And then our business, you guys know we have arts business. His father has been an artist for like 20 plus years, maybe even longer than that. And so he sent us some paintings that we've been selling in the States for him. Right now, of course, the business has taken a huge pause because honestly, art shows are something you have to do with two people, I feel like, because you have to do the setup, and then while somebody's talking about the art, the other person is processing the sale, and then it's just like a lot of moving parts when you do an art show. So it's been on pause for now, but it's definitely something we want to get back to. Also, our business has an Instagram that we have not been very attentive to. And so it was on Simon to like post pictures and talk about events and just revamp our Instagram, but he hasn't done that. And so I feel like the business probably won't take off again until I move back to Atlanta, which will be by the end of this year because I graduate in December. So in my last rotation, actually, I'll be back home. So I'm going to start moving slowly but surely. And then you guys know my lease ends here in November. So definitely by November, beginning of December, I'll be back home. And so then we can start thinking about the business stuff again. So yeah, those are some of my goals for 2025. And I'm excited to share it.
Nothing to discuss, cause I'm the right fault and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult. I no go feed the girl, it's out. I'm a mind that's you talk. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love. I know holy and I know that devil. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry yo. I did what I got when then kill Sovoma. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for leggy bona. Now so much you make you have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like.
So guys, I just finished my little morning workout. Sorry, I just finished, so I'm fresh out of breath. But I try to do that not every morning, but every other morning, especially if I know I'm not gonna work out that day. Sometimes if I'm just sitting here idle too, even if I did work out, like go to a workout class, I'll still lift weights at my house. But yeah, now that I've done that this morning, I'm gonna have to take a shower. I haven't eaten anything yet, but I'm honestly not that hungry, so I'm just gonna keep working on practice questions. I did a practice test today and I got a 90%, and this was over all the topics on the blueprint, but it's only 120 questions, but I got 90%, so that's pretty good. And honestly, I feel like the platform that we use to study, the questions are actually a little bit harder than the actual exam. So I'm hoping that means if I get a 90 on this, and I think I got like 70 somethings yesterday, I should really be in a good standing to get like an 80 something on the exam. My projected score on here though is really high, and I just don't believe this is what I'm gonna get on the exam, but it's like the test is scored out of 500 points. It's saying I can get a 459. Now I don't believe that, and none of my projected scores have actually been that from this software, so I don't think I'll get a 459, but I definitely can get well into the 400s, I feel like, because the things I know them well, but of course there's some things that I just keep getting wrong, and so today is my day to like hammer that stuff in my head because I'm tired of getting the same questions wrong. And it's almost as soon as I answer it, I'm like, that was the wrong answer. But anyway, that's my plans for today, just to keep on studying. I was supposed to go grocery shopping yesterday, but y'all, when I left Starbucks, I just did not have any more energy because that was so mentally exhausting. I took a practice exam there, and I went over the questions I had missed and like tried to study up on them for my study guide, so I was just exhausted. And I like grocery shopping, so it's something I want to do when I'm in high spirits. Like today when I woke up, I was like, I should go grocery shopping now. But now that I've worked out, I've done a practice exam, I kind of been up for a while, I'm losing the energy or the want to go grocery shopping. So I don't know, y'all. I may not go grocery shopping until this Sunday. But it's not like my fridge is completely empty, so I'm not going to starve if I don't go grocery shopping. But it's just some things I do want to buy. But yeah, good morning. I'm about to take a shower, and we're just going to continue studying. Oh, hello. I am finally back, you guys. Sorry, this week has been super busy. As you guys know, I have my end of rotation activities. Oh, you probably can't hear me over my loud TV. Sorry. I love watching reality TV, so sorry. But yeah, I had my end of rotation activities. So I had my exam, which is a standardized test over emergency medicine topics, which went really well. I got an 85 on it. I think I told you guys about our grading system. So you get a 65, 75, 85, or a 95. And it kind of depends on your standard deviation from the mean. So I was one standard deviation above the mean. So I got an 85. And then today we had our performative or like skills exams. I had to do a case, fictional case. And then I had to go and write a procedure note, not a procedure note, but write a focus note about it. So that went really well. I got some really good feedback. Of course, they can't officially tell us anything. They have to put it all in like our school system. But I got some really positive feedback once it was over, so I know I did well. So I'm just waiting on the grades to come out. So far, all my grades have been really good for this rotation, so I know I'm not in danger of failing it. Honestly, when you pass the exam, which is like 55% of your score, you know you're going to pass the rotation. Unless you just super bomb something, which I don't think I will. And so, yeah, tonight, me and some of my friends are getting together. We're going to this place called Perro Negro. It's like Black Dog in Spanish. We're going to have some drinks, to dance, to really hang out. So I'm excited about that because I really want to let my hair down. I'm halfway through clinical year. So far, I've passed all my rotations. So I just want to take a woosah and like have fun tonight. Right now, I'm just waiting until like 5:30 for my mat Pilates class. I haven't been in a while because I was out of class pass credits, but I got some more, so now I'm going to mat Pilates. I did buy groceries one day and I forgot to film it for you guys, but I didn't buy much. I pretty much bought with everything I said on that list, so you didn't really miss anything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was short and kind of to the point, but it was kind of supposed to be a reset video. Did I show you me resetting? Not really. But I showed you what I do when I get time to relax, maybe, which is watch a lot of TV, like almost an unhealthy amount of TV. I will leave my house to go work out, but then I come back and I do nothing for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's what I do to reset between rotations. When I have off days on my rotations, like that's just what I do. I also like to cook. I didn't show you me making the meal, but I did make some ground beefless crumbles, and I had like a taco salad, and then I also had like a wrap the day before with the same meat, so it was good. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for staying tuned to the end. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye, babes.